Welcome back to TCG Dreamland. Today we're looking at Baldur's Gate. This is an old video. I recorded this originally like right when the set came out. I think this is the very first box I opened. But I put current prices for October 2024. And I'm doing new commentary. I'm going to be talking about this set. It has gone up a huge amount in the last year, and signs show that it is probably going to continue going up in the near future. So let's talk about this. Current box price, current market price on TCG Player is $205.50. Lowest listing, however, $210, which is your first indicator, being that the lowest listing is higher than the market price. So that would mean that, assuming there's demand for it, that prices are going to be going up on sealed boxes. So there's your first indicator. Now, I want to say over the last year, the year over year, a year ago, October of 2023, these were $140, and which they were at for a long time. They were very low priced because, frankly, the EV is not great. However, as time goes on, the spread between the EV and the actual box price increases because supply continues to dwindle. And even though, demand dwindles as well as EV goes down, box price still goes up. And this set is starting to get to that point where it's so old now that enough supply is off the market that prices of boxes are starting to grow much higher than the actual EV of the set. So a year ago, $140. Currently, $210 is the lowest price you can get one on TCG Player. That is over 46% growth year over year. That is a huge amount of year over year growth. I mean, if you look at the stock market, even some of the best funds that I've been looking at, high growth funds, have percentages in the 30s, and that's with a lot of tech stocks in them. So this is higher returns than stock markets over the last year. And we're going to be talking about something that I talked about in the last video. The Phyrexia All Will Be One is skyrocketing video that came out a couple days ago, because this set is showing the exact indicators that set showed 3 months ago, right before it had an over 25% increase in value. So lowest listing for individual pack on TCG Player is $25. That equates to $300 for 12 packs. Current box price $210. That means the equivalent 12 packs is almost $100 more than a sealed box. Now, as I was talking about yesterday, when the difference becomes that huge, people start figuring out that they can crack boxes and sell the individual packs and make money. So when that happens, that takes sealed boxes off the open market. So first of all, you have the fact that the difference is that much to begin with, which means that there is huge organic demand for this set. People are buying these packs and opening the packs, right? People don't just buy individual packs to hold on to as an investor, right? So people are buying these packs and opening them. So there's already demand for the set. Then you have this effect where people will start opening boxes to sell the individual packs to make money. That decreases the supply of boxes on the open market, which then increases box prices even more because, first of all, there's demand for the set, which means over time the boxes would go up in price anyway. However, it would probably be relatively slow and gradual over a few months. But now you have this super hyper speed effect where boxes are going off the market. And so this is the exact same indicator as Phyrexia All Will Be One 3 months ago. As I talked about in the previous video, Phyrexia was $240 and individual 12 pack price was, I think, $330, over $330. That was also a $90 difference, right? Over 26% between June and October for Phyrexia All Will Be One. And this set, Baldur's Gate, is doing the exact same thing that set was doing in June. The exact same numbers, right? So that's a good indicator that this set is going to go up fairly substantially in the next 6 months. And another thing is that these boxes are still going for under MSRP, right? These boxes, I think, were originally supposed to sell for like 240. Their price was a little bit higher than a standard set. Not a lot higher, but a little bit higher. I think these were supposed to go for 240 to 260. And they're 210 currently, up 46% in the last year. They're not even at MSRP yet. It would be very surprising to me, given the fact that the individual 12 pack cost, the individual packs add up to 300. Yeah, it would be very surprising to me if this set does not go above 240 in the next 6 months, especially with how the economy is going right now. So, I have to say at this point, not a financial advisor, but I do a lot of buying and selling Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, and this is showing the indicators that this set is going to go up fairly substantially in the near future. So, I am probably going to be picking up a couple boxes, probably a couple cases actually. I'll probably be picking up a couple cases of this. So, as we'll see here, coming up, how far are we? We're only like halfway through the video. This box, it'll be interesting once we see the EV at the end. I have the box total at the end. And this box was definitely a below average box. One of the things, so I have other boxes that I'll be doing soon in the next, before year end. And some of those boxes had more value in the rares than in the mythics, which is quite interesting. This set was actually a really good set. I think it's just that they printed way too much of it and it all came out all at once. And people were really pissed off about the fact that the set was priced more than it should have been. But as we can see with the numbers, the demand is there for this set, and we've gotten to the point where demand is actually higher than supply. Supply has decreased enough where the supply coming into the market cannot meet the demand. Because here's another thing. If you look at the price history, the overall trend is up. But if you look at just the last 3-month period, the trend goes up, and then it has a sharp decline, and then it starts going up again to where it is now. And this is very typical. You see this when a price has a very sharp increase. What happens is there are people that are sitting on the product that, see the money symbols, right? And they just offload a bunch of their product, which increases the supply and decreases the price. So you'll see a steep increase followed by a very relatively quick retrace downwards before it then, it may go flat for a while, but then it will go back up, right? And we saw that in the last 3 months, which means that two things can happen. Either the people that were waiting to sell have sold, and so this set is only going to go up from here, or it will just do that again, or maybe multiple times. It'll go up quite a bit and then retrace a little bit and then go up and then retrace a little bit and then go up. But the overall trend will still be up. So over the next 6 months, we're still going to see a pretty good percentage increase in box price, I believe. So that's pretty crazy. 46%, over 46% year over year. And it is not stopping. Very interesting. So, I currently do not have any of this for sale on my website. However, I will have a link to tcgplayer in the comments below. You'll have to copy and paste the URL. That will take you directly to the Battle for Baldur's Gate page on tcgplayer. So if you want to pick up some boxes, definitely do that. That'll help me out immensely. It helps me bring you more videos because I can do more openings. Right? I can open new sets as they come out. I always give away the top hit of the set when I do new box openings, so you can subscribe for that as well. All right, we're coming down to the last couple packs. We'll just check these out. The next pack is a real good one. All right, it's interesting. When you look at the singles for this set, there's tons of commons and uncommons worth more than $1, but most of them are actually from the pre-cons. Because, like I was saying, there was initially so many of these printed, so many of these boxes, that a lot of the rares in the set, especially the extended arts and the showcases, aren't actually incredibly expensive. Like, there's actually a lot of uncommons worth more than a lot of the rares. It's kind of interesting. But like I said, a lot of them are from the precons, not actually from what you would pull out of a collector box. Miram, very nice. Used to be a real good commander. So what have we got? Bramble Sovereign, Battle Angels. I think Battle Angels of Tyr is still one of the top hits in the set. It is a mythic, I believe, but still over $10. But what you're really looking for in this set is the Ancient Dragons. Ancient Copper Dragon. I think the borderless foil Ancient Copper Dragon is still $138. I just looked it up earlier today. $138 for the borderless foil Ancient Copper Dragon. All right, Mirim in etched foil this time. Boom! Ancient Brass Dragon Borderless. $32.56. It is down from its all-time high, but still, for a set this old, that's pretty expensive. That means there's still good demand, still lots of people using this card. If it's that expensive, multiple years after the sets come out. The set's over 2 years old, I think. Very nice. So yeah, we had one luxury suite, which is low for the land cycle, and we only had maybe one or two good rares out of this box. Definitely a below average box. All right, we'll finish out this pack real quick so you can see the box total. Master Chef, Nine Fingers Keen, also a good commander at one point. Nira in etched foil. John Arenicus. And I believe this is the last card. Extended Intellect Devourer. All right. So, box total $130.82. But like I said, this box was definitely below average. I had boxes where I pulled multiple Copper Dragons. And then I had other boxes, like I said, where I had actually more value out of rares than out of mythics. Right? I pulled like 4 or 5, especially when the set came out. Some of those rares were, between $10 and $20. The black market and the, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was several rares in the set that were between $10 and $20. And if you got multiples of those, if you got more than one of those good rares, you got a lot of value out of rares in this set. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Check out the links in the description. I will be doing lots more of these kind of finance overview videos in the future, so make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.